I ended up buying something. Let's go ahead and do the reveal. Here she is. I ended up getting a 1200cc Sportster. And it came with some aftermarket parts. Came with a headlight. Super bright light in that thing. It's a little dirty from the ride home because it started sprinkling, so I'm going to clean her up. But this thing is really shiny. Someone took good care of it. It's garage kept and everything. One of my favorite parts up here is where they mounted this clock to the power and a heat gauge whenever I have it started. Okay, let's turn the keys on the side on these things. Shows it's in neutral, and looks like it goes up to 120 on the gauge. Ended up getting one with a little bit high mileage, but a Harley, my papa said it could make it around 50 to 60,000 miles if you take good care of it. And yeah, these things don't lose value, actually. Keep pretty good value. It's got a Screaming Eagle on the side here. Gives it a little bit more horsepower. And then it's got the Vans and Hines mufflers. Personally, I like the longer pipes instead of the real short ones. And I like the white. I was looking at a red one, a burgundy. And then I also like the black ones, but I ended up getting this white one. And this one's actually the 1200 custom because it's got the chrome piece down through here. And most of the customs have two-tone paint, but this one ended up being all white with like a pinstripe going around. It's also got it on the little fender up here. Yeah, let me step back some so you can see the whole thing. It's got a passenger seat. It's got a little rack on the back. I'll probably put me a bag back there, where I was thinking about honestly just doing a seat delete in the back and just have straight fender. I think that would look really good. And it's got colored spark plug wires, yellow and looks like orange. If I was gonna fix that, I would probably do red or some kind of cool color. Man, it's shiny. Yeah, I can't wait to ride it. Still waiting for the title in the mail, and then I can put tags on it. Won't be bad though. I also got a windshield. It's over here. I gotta clean it up, and he had it sitting around, so it's pretty dirty. And he also gave me a bunch of oil to change it with, and a filter. And he didn't ride this thing last year, so it's got new gas mixed with old gas, and it's kind of it sputtered a little bit at top end, so I gotta run this tank through it and put another tank in it, see if it clears it up. But he ended up getting a cruiser because he wanted to go on longer trips with bigger bags on the side, and this one just didn't have all that. And that cruiser he showed me, that thing was huge. I'd say it was pretty heavy. I'm a smaller person, so when I sit on it, I can barely reach the gear shifter because it's way up front. If you're a shorter person, I recommend like bringing that back some or putting it in a different spot. I'm around 5'8", but I think I can make it work. I'll sit on it and show you. Alright. See, I could probably make it work. Just as long as it's comfortable downshifting and stuff before the curves and don't miss a gear shifting up, you know. This is what it's like sitting on one. Another one of my favorite motorcycles is the Victory motorcycle. And I think they look cool and sound really good, actually. Okay, I ended up putting the windshield on to show you what it looked like, and probably clean it up a little bit later today, since I pretty much just got the motorcycle and everything. And the way you put this on, this one you can attach it by these little clamps, and don't worry, because the clamps on the inside have like little rubber pieces, so it won't scratch your chrome. And yeah, it just clamps on by 2 on each side. It's easier to put on if you have a person on each side, so it's guaranteed it won't scratch anything. But yeah, I just took my time, and that's how I got it. And on these things, if you want it real even, just put the gap right here the same as the bottom to make it look pretty much even. I just put it on really quick to show you, and this is what it looks like behind the motorcycle while you're actually on it. It's not bad. I've seen most people on YouTube, they have a tinted windshield, and she says she was having a lot of complaints because they can't see through it. But this one's actually clear, so whenever I start riding it here soon, you'll be able to see good. If I want to use it or not, I don't know yet. I don't do any interstate riding or nothing like that. I pretty much live in a straight mountain near the Blue Ridge Parkway. I'm like 2 minutes away from the parkway. Another thing I want to show you, whenever you turn the bike off, turn your wheel to the far left, take the key out, and there's another keyhole right here right above it. Stick it in that, turn it, take it out, and it locks the wheel to where it can't come up and nobody can steal it. They could probably still steal it, but it's gonna be hard to keep it in a straight line, that's for sure. But yeah, this is as far as I can pull it when it's locked. It's like if you park at a store or something, or that you're gonna go on a hike, be away for a while, make it a little difficult for them. I thought that was one of the coolest things, because before this I had a crotch rocket, and that's the only bike I've ever had. It was a Z800, and I had a little starter bike before that, but that don't count really. It was a 300 Kawasaki, and that's what I did the road test on. But that Z800, it didn't have no safety features, nothing like that. I think it had ABS brakes, but it's about the only thing. My insurance was really high on that. I'll update you on the insurance on this and let you know how much it is. I brought it outside in the sun. Alrighty, well, I guess I'm going to get ready to head to the store. Just wanted to show you the quick bike review and show you what I got today.